Welcome back for another GRT price prediction analysis video, and at the time of this recording, GRT continues to hold above the 20-day MA here on the daily chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. And the next key area of resistance that we need to see a break above lies at around the $0.15 mark, and a break above that with a successful retest, then I'm expecting to see GRT get above the $0.2 mark. We are also holding above a significant area of support at around the $0.1072 mark, and as long as we continue holding above it, I'm still expecting higher prices. Here on the daily chart, things continue to remain bullish for GRT, where you can see that we have seen a break to the upper side of this descending trend line, and after breaking it, we continue to see higher prices, giving us a high above the $0.16 mark, in a move that has also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that back in 2022 we saw these significant lows down here before we saw these aggressive move, giving us a high above the $0.23 mark, completing the formation of these Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, in a move that gave us a bit of a pullback, giving us lows at around the $0.0778 mark. And there are high chances that we now have a low in place for the second wave, and in the next coming weeks, GRT is going to continue seeing higher prices in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. And the minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the $0.367 mark, which is the minimum that we can expect this wave 3 to the upper side to do. And within the formation of this wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure play out within the formation of the wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our minimum target areas. And this micro Elliot wave count is what is going to give me my short-term price action that I'm expecting to play out in the next coming hours. And jumping to the daily chart for a better view of the short-term price action, you can see that we saw these lows down here before we picked above the $0.16 mark in the formation of this wave 1. Then we saw this pullback into the minimum target areas for the second wave, highlighted on the charts using this red target area, an area that I came up with by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618. And you can see that we have seen a bit of a pullback into the area, and at the moment we are seeing a reaction of this target area, and there are high chances that if by any chance we manage to break above resistance at around the $0.1506 mark and see a break above the significant high for this wave 1 at around the $0.1656 mark, then we can easily see a massive pump to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. Minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the $0.262577 mark. And also using the fib ratios 1:1, we can get an area above the $0.2036 mark. So those are significant areas that we need to keep our eyes on in the next coming hours. We also need to have another scenario which can play out in case we don't see a break above resistance, and maybe we continue seeing further weakness in the markets, and that will be suggesting that there are chances that we can see another pullback into this red target area over here, get one more new low in the formation of that wave 2 before we can see that reversal to the upper side, breaking above resistances in the formation of that wave 3 to the upper side. So that is what I'm keeping my eyes on the short term and also on the long term here on the GRT chart. And those are my pullback target areas in case we see a pullback. And I hope that video was of much help to you, and I hope to catch you in the next one.